lot more energy than you did, your team did. Was this a hangover from Oklahoma State, or did you see it that way?
Did you ever go 4 for 25?
Yeah, a lot of times.
It drains your energy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I thought we had a good practice yesterday. Had a good walkthrough today. We just didn't make any shots. You don't make shots, you put your head down. You make shots, you play harder. They made shots, we didn't make any shots.
It was also.
You really can't say we didn't play hard because those guys, I mean, we played till the end. I mean, we tried to get back in the game. If we could have made a shot, we could have got back in the game. Couldn't make one.
You suffered inside as well. They got a lot of second chance points.
Yeah, what are we, 10-7? We've suffered inside for 17 games. We don't have anybody that can score.
Coach, you mentioned you couldn't make shots. Did you think you took good shots, or do you think?
I thought for the most part we made them, we took makeable shots. You know, for some reason, unbeknownst to me, we have started pump faking when we're open and then dribbling it into people. I don't understand the value in that. But we had some catch and shoot shots we didn't shoot. We had shots that those guys made. I mean, they're in there and make those shots. Remy generally makes those shots. We didn't make it.
Coach, how about containing some of their big guys, some pick and rolls? Obviously, they had a lot of dunks near the basket. Just talk about, I guess, Ridley and what you guys are trying to do to slow him down.
Trying to stay between them and the basket, we did a very good job. Devin had a little bit of the flu, or a lot of the flu, I don't know. So he wasn't very good. When he's not very good, then we're not very good in there.
Their transition early, especially in the first half, seemed to really hurt you as well. I'm sure you were expecting that.
Yeah.
What is it that causes guys to not get back after you preach it?
Ask them.
I did.
I'm sure they had a great answer.
Coach, you talked about 4th and 25, and Juwan said he thinks sometimes they rely too much on the 3-point. Do you feel that way?
I don't know. When you're 4 for 25, obviously. But I'm not sure Mitch stepping inside the 3 would have made us make it any better. You know, when it's short every time, it's going to be short probably. Well, it was short when we stepped inside the 3.
Possible when you're shooting the ball short that didn't have any legs for the game, maybe.
You know, I'm sure. You know, Bob, we didn't go very long yesterday. I mean, we were here, but you know, you watch a lot of film, you walk through stuff. You know, you don't. I would venture to say they weren't on their feet more than an hour. So, and they were bouncy, and they really were. I don't think so. Maybe. I don't think so. Devin wasn't very good. You know, he had the flu, but the rest of them were bouncy. Maybe. I don't know. I don't.
Do you have any?
I tell them all the time, though, Bob. You know, what I kind of get a kick out of is that They all want to play in the NBA. And as we know, they play 86 games in the NBA, and if you play the playoffs, you play 100 games. And then those guys, when they get done, they go run on the treadmill to make sure that they're on shape after they've played 40-some minutes. And they fly from city to city, you know. They don't, it's not like they play at home, they don't play at home and have a day off and play at home very often. They do sometimes, but they all want to do that. But by God, this is hard. I mean, when our season's over, they haven't reached the All-Star break, you know? And we're talking about 30-some-year-old guys in a lot of instances, so.
Those old guys are better than young guys, that's all.
Well, you know, I tell you, and the game's faster too, by the way. It's longer and it's faster than this game is. So, you know, if they can't do this, I don't think they're going to play in the NBA. I think maybe they ought to change their course. You know, get a new application, because that ain't going to work for them.
Bob, do you, not that you don't have other issues like being able to play inside, but it sounds to me like you think if you had simply shot the ball better, that you would have been in much better shape tonight.
Dave, we've got to shoot the ball. We don't.
Right.
I'm not lying, Joe. We don't guard. We don't guard the way we've guarded in the past. We don't. We don't guard, and we sure as hell don't rebound it the way we've rebounded in the past. So we have to make shots. And will we get better guarding? Absolutely. Will we get better rebounding? You know, absolutely. But, you know, it's like I continue to tell you, you know, Deshaun as a sophomore didn't, I mean, he didn't play every play now. Wellington didn't play every play. Missoula didn't play every play. I remember our first scrimmage, Missoula threw it out of bounds 7 times. Came over, said, I suck, take me out. I said, no, I'm just trying before you get it all out of your system now. Just keep throwing it out of bounds, get it all out of your system now. You know, we're freshmen and sophomores. I mean, I understand they're freshmen and sophomores too. They made shots today we didn't.
If in fact it is just you need to get them to shoot better, and I don't know, it is midway through the season now when you're not shooting the ball well and you keep shooting every day. Is this one of those days where maybe on a day off you lock the doors and don't let them in just to get them away from it?
I don't think they kill themselves on off days.
No.
I don't think you have to worry about that. I mean, they may come in and shoot some free throws, but they're not doing full court drills. Believe me, that didn't happen.
Yeah, but they are in there shooting.
Some of them. It's not like watching Kevin Jones in the summer go through his shooting drills. It's not like watching Deshaun go through his shooting drills in the summer, or Alex Ruoff for that matter. They're professionals, so they understand.
Do you have any explanation on what Harris is going through? Not only shooting, but I mean, he picked up that silly second foul with no chance to stop the guy.
I didn't think that was a foul.
Was that?
I didn't think that was a foul. Wow, that's a good block. Those used to be good blocks. I don't know, Bob. I wouldn't tell him not to try and make that play. You know, I don't want him foul, obviously, but he's not making shots. He didn't make shots in practice, so he's not making shots. You know, it's sort of kind of like what, in conjunction a little bit of what, you know, Dave asked me. You can be in the gym all you want. If you shoot 100 shots and 96 of them hit the front of the rim, you're a bad shooter. You know, and if you're dumb enough to shoot 100 and have 96 of them hit the front of the rim and not change something, you're not very smart here. You know, so I don't worry about guys being in the gym. It'd be nice if, you know, it's neuromuscular integration. You know, there's a reason why the same guy shoots the ball off the front of the rim every time. That's what he's ingrained in his neuromuscular pattern. It's hard to break. It's harder to break than it is to start.
Bob, to close the first half, Texas won on a 16-2 run. Rick said that was probably the best his team's played this year. What did
We had Aaron and Terry on the bench. That's how it all started. Aaron got 2 fouls, and we took him out, and Terry said he was tired. So we don't score very good with those guys on the bench. Obviously, we don't guard very good either, but we don't score very good with those guys on the bench.
Well, going back to Aaron, he says he thinks he's doing something wrong, which is obviously what you're talking about there. But can a guy who is going as well as he was going, can that just come on round and he's doing something wrong, or is it just a rough stretch for the guy? Eventually get on the other side of it.
When you watch professionals, they work incredibly hard at doing the same thing every time. Incredibly hard at doing the same thing every time. So their shot doesn't change. Their neuromuscular pattern doesn't change. And that's why they're so consistent, is because it never changes. I mean, do they have some days that don't go in? Sure, everybody does. You know, there's that video out with Jerry.
Shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
What he said. He did it so much. It's ingrained in a neuromuscular pattern, but he did it right every time. He didn't shoot it one way one time and another way the next time. That's the struggle. That's probably the reason I lock them out of the gym, because they're probably not doing it right.
You've talked a number of times before about when you're not shooting those other things that can still be done. How do you get that ingrained into young kids, and where is that process at with these guys?
Oh, just we're making progress. I mean, they didn't quit.
Right.
They didn't quit. I mean, we ended up turning them over 18 times. They didn't quit. That itself, I think, is a start. They're going to keep playing. They're not going to lay it down. And it would have been easy to when you shoot it as bad as we shot it. It would have been easy to. They didn't do that.
The other, the rebounding, defense, that's got to come on.
Wait a minute, now think about what you're asking me. I got Nate Adrian at about, 210, 215 pounds. I got Remy, who's 210. I got Brandon, who's a stick. And if I don't have Devin to go put a big body on a big body, could you block out Ridley? Probably not. You weigh more than they do, probably. I bet he'd move you too. We needed a big body. Devin's the only big body we have. Devin's 255, 260 pounds. And they're not 210, 215 pound guys that are, kind of pogo stick guys that are gonna jump and all that. They're not that either. So we got our man.